Lovely. Next up, Goodlands. Hopefully I don't absolutely fucking fumble Goodlands because I don't really remember where I was last time I played this. I mean, driving around in a truck in the middle of the desert is not fun. Yeah. Wait, if Spring the Uma is alive again, can the characters befriend him again? Also, since each of the 4 seasons are one of the 100 master rules, the thing they embody won't disappear when they die. Oh, that's convenient. I love this game. Okay, where... Thing. There's a thing there. What is that thing? Off in that direction, was it? Yeah, on that direction. I mean specifically in the final loop. They weren't master rules in the previous one. Hello? Hello? Beautiful view from up here, isn't it? But gosh, it's a long way down. I think I'll just keep on taking in the sights. And work up the courage to get down. I love the hair. Thought you had a stick sticking out of your head. So in previous loops, the world was fucked. In this final loop, the world is not fucked. Even if Spring and Summer and everybody else dies. Glad to know, but it's still... Still scary to know that that happened in the first place. I wonder if there's been a loop where every life form just... No, wait, because then... No, right, they reappear every loop. So I wonder if was a loop where everything got so fucking fucked and they couldn't do anything about it, and the loop had to end early, or there was a long time span where there's nothing living in the loop. Could have been different in previous loops, just not in the previous one. The 100 master rules will occasionally change when the world loops, with certain exceptions. So maybe so... These two are just at it, going at it. Not much I can do about it. I should have stopped and talked to them. What about you? Ah, you're still on about cans. That's fine. Alright, you got me curious. What are the certain exceptions? Also, has there been, like, has there been a concept of oxygen? And has somebody had to kill oxygen? Or something as vital as that? That is my alarm. Beep boop. Maybe the achievement guide can help me a little bit. Give me a little hint of what else can be done. No, most of them are meeting people. Alright, I guess I gotta meet more. We don't know them, but like... Uma Move, for example, would have to stay one of the 100 Master Rules, and the 10 original rules would stay as well. If Uma Move was not one of the Master Rules, then people would not be able to move. Ever again. Sounds hilarious. Also, apparently there's 10 cans to collect. Goddamn fence. And there's also apparently a lot of people I haven't met yet. You there, have we spoken before? No, wait, that's not a person, that's a sign. Meetings for spot for the Goodlands Slimmer Club. Convene anytime it's raining out. Do you have what it takes? Come slime with us. Damn, there's even a thing up there. Also, no, Uma Oxygen most likely isn't a thing. What about Uma Carbon? Or Uma Nitrogen? Hey. Uma Mercury? Uma Moon. Sand. Dirt. I'm trying to think of anything that would absolutely fuck up every living creature if it ceased to exist. Like, what are some of the things that weren't one of the Master Rules before, but now are? Like, what if move wasn't a Master Rule always? thinking of it the wrong way. What is the right way to think about it? Whoa. Yay! That's all 10 cans. I swear the damn book in the museum said there was something east of the petrified forest, but at this point I think I might have just misread. So I'm not finding shit. Never mind, I found something. I am so good at this. Gravity is my friend. But not my only friend. Important to remember that. Could you talk to Perry? I'm all worried about him. Oh, Roxy, you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I, have a bit of a problem. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Do you think you could get me some toilet paper? I forgot my roll in my tent. Yeah, sure. Shouldn't be too hard of a problem. How could I possibly be misunderstanding the concept of killing somebody named after a concept and that concept disappears? Seems pretty straightforward. Unless it's absolutely not. I mean, there's nothing straightforward about that whole premise. It's wild. It's a wild premise. Definitely a fun one. I had 3 pieces of chalk before. Why do I only have 1 now? Is the fact that me rolling around in my truck super fucking hard could have caused 2 pieces of chalk to fall out? That's unthinkable. Hello? Looking for something? Like, maybe a roll of toilet paper? You see, we're the boneheads. We run the fossil finding game around here, okay? And we don't take kindly to you and your crew coming in and disrupting business. After all, those fossils belong in the mansions of private collectors. So we stole your friend's toilet paper, and now you'll never get those bones out of the ground. You'd have to be like a giant to get up. Oh, wait. Excuse me one moment. Which one of you forgot to take down the ladder? Don't look at me, it was Tiny Turbo's job. Between you and me, pal, it was my job. I cannot believe I have to work with you two nincompoops. Aw, can't believe I got to work with you either, Riley. Every day's a dream. Forget it, let's go. Roxy, you'll be hearing from us again later this summer. Mark my words. Gasp, they're evil. Humans were created by God to cause some... why am I stuck? Blink. Some kind of issue for humans while expanding the boundaries of the game. So he wouldn't do something like, oh, I'm out of fuel. So expanding the boundaries of the game, so he wouldn't do something like UMA oxygen or hydrogen, since it's curious for us to live and doesn't really cause issues, but he would more likely make something like UMA gas or something like that. Roxy, do you copy? As you might have noticed, we're being treated to a beautiful thunderstorm. Days like these don't come often enough, in my opinion. Right, I didn't radio you just to gush about the weather. On a rainy days like today, the crew takes the day off. But the day doesn't have to be a wash. The rain makes fossils harder and more pronounced, which makes it easier to find them. And while most folk you'd normally find wandering around the park decide to stay home, a number of interesting characters come out of the woodwork for a stormy day like today. I hope you enjoy the weather as much as I do. Good luck. Happy hunting, Roxy. Rereading it. UMAs were created by God to cause some kind of issue for humans while expanding the boundaries of the game, so he wouldn't do something like UMA oxygen or hydrogen, since it's curious for us to live. Crucial for us to live and doesn't really cause issues, but he would more likely make something like UMA gas or something like that. The objective is not to kill us, but to hinder us. Got it. Really glad I got the day off. Always good to have my biceps a little rest. I hate it when it rains. I want to be out there cracking rocks. But instead I'm here, trying not to lose another game to parry. Ugh. Don't you just love it when it rains? I always appreciate an excuse to take the day off. Drink some tea, play a game with my friends. What could be better? Well, they're as jovial as they are. It's not to kill us, it's to fuck around with us. Make it harder, make it a more interesting game. Hey. Like, how would we manage without gas? How would we manage without spring or summer or winter? Also, I'm gonna assume that at least one of the seasons is kept alive, because otherwise, what would happen to the world? Beautiful view. That roll of toilet paper is gonna get fucking soggy. I told my boyfriend I'd try to go vegan, but I hate it so much. I'm literally out here in the middle of a store just to drink my whole milk latte without him finding out. Am I crazy? Because I actually feel insane. But if you don't want to go vegan, then just don't. We know what happens to the world when the seasons die, that's why I call it a trap quest. Oh. Like, haha, you're screwing yourselves over. Type of trap quest. Thanks to you so much. You have a real talent for trash collecting. You do too? Do you like trash? Do I like trash? Like, trash. That's very context dependent. I love trash when it's in a bin. I hate trash when it's on the ground. And I love this job. Just wish I got paid. For free? Yep. No money in the trash game, it turns out. But sometimes I find glass bottles and return them to the grocery store in town. My twin, Zink, pays most of our bills. They're the ranger working the fire watch in the middle of the park. Which I think is somewhere over there. I wish I was a ranger. Anyway, I promise you a reward for your help, right? Well, I was sorting through all this trash and I found a page with scribbling all over it. Seems like it was from someone looking for bones out there. There's a crude drawing of the Goodlands park map, and I'm trying to make out the words written above. Albert Chop's bone deposits. Here, let me take your map. I'll copy over the sketch. Hope this helps you out. Oh. Ah, okay, I see. So the bone deposits are along this zone. Neat. That definitely helps out. It really is a case of you screwed yourself over, ha 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 ha. Any other interesting trap quests like that? I mean, at this point, wouldn't they, like, grown wise to the idea that, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill somebody with the name of something as essential as spring? Oh, scusi, I got the hiccups. Howdy doody, pal, you whatchamacallit, McGee. Seen your picture in the newsletter. You're, Roxy, right? Been a whole lot of fuss about you coming to town. And boy, do I get it. You know, that there museum was once the pride and joy of the town. Now it's no better than something old with no value. Like me, ha ha ha. Kiddin'. I'm not that old. But I shouldn't laugh. It is truthfully, a very sad story. I don't really remember all the details. Some kind of company or conglomerate or what have you. Figure they came in and took all the bones and whatnot. Lots of dead racked up, I suppose. Real shame. I went to school with Anne in Goodlands Elementary. She's a real sweetie pie. Smart too. Can't for the life of me remember why she owed all that money. Basically, the penalty for them not completing the quest was the adding of Uma Revolution, which basically makes the world spin around the sun, slowly getting closer till it reaches the sun, forcing the fight against God, but also the 4 seasons were stabilization. The world, meaning if too many died, the world still would revolve into the sun, forcing the fight with God. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Just a matter of how fast you're doomed. Hello, Mr. Carr. You must be the new paleontologist running around the park. I'm the substitute teacher while Miss Brotfrill is off at the museum researching her lesson plan. She can't come back soon enough. Work is work, but these kids are a pain in the neck. Seriously, when's my day off? When's my vacation? Shy noises. That was one of the guys I had yet to meet. Oh yeah, I don't know how I kind of forgot that God was the sun. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this thing. There aren't any other trap quests since Revolution is the only truly bad penalty. Honestly, the first thought I thought when I heard Uma Revolution, I thought like a social revolution. Like a revolt against the upper classes and stuff. Fuck it, why not both? Pure fucking anarchy. And the few days to come before the end of the world. For the time being. Just revolving around the sun. It would be kind of wild if it could mean every sense of the word. I think the world is busy worrying about the increase in heat, inability to use internet or radios to care about one. Are we still talking about unlucky undead? You have impressed me. 3 stars. Oh, what's this? A new fossil is added to the collection. Doesn't it look great? Yay. Hi, Roxy. Progress is simply stunning. Keep up the great work. I know I made the right choice hiring you. Hooray! So they also had the concept of internet and such? Didn't know that. Or are they just lacking a form of communication like that? Internet just gets fucked up due to being closer to the sun. Really? That's how that works? Oh, so now my chalk is back in my truck. Alright, I just have to wait for it to rain. Don't know how that works, I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, you're the vegan, right. Where was the sliming? Is that what they would call themselves? Slimers Club? I know what a solar flare is. I only know that it exists. Yeah, no, I definitely need to learn how to climb these things. Hello? She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, I didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for pretty shells. You like fossil finding as well? In that case, I saw a splendid shell on that hoodoo those youngsters like climbing on. Fair bit south of here. Head in that direction, and I think you'll find it. The only thing I know about solar flares is that when one happened, it caused somebody to get a new world record in Super Mario 64. That's the only thing I really remember about it. No fucking clue how that happens, though, so... You don't know what sliming is? It's only the greatest sport ever conceived. Sliming is a combo of slimy plus climbing. We rock climb, but in the rain, when the rocks are all wet, slick, and slimy. It's the best. My buddy Pretzel and I invented it. We're trying to get it to catch on. So far, we're the only two members of the Goodlands Slimmer Club. But not for long. Solar flare is essentially a burst of energy the sun constantly emits and hits the Earth quite often, but our electromagnetic field protects us. But if a really bad one hits us, all electronics in the world will be fucked up. Actually isn't true, most of the speedrunning meter has disproven it. Ah, dang it! Dude, this is so depressing. We're out here trying to cultivate the sport of sliming, and we forgot our chalk at home. We live so far away, this day is busted. No way, dude. Don't joke with me. You actually have chalk for us? And it's fun colors. Hey, look what Chither found up there. A shell. Take it, dude. It's the least we could give you for saving sliming from extinction. Yay! Just wanted to say, you're a real cool hombre. I think I'm gonna name this hoodoo after you. In fact, Roxy Dude has a nice ring to it. And if I could only get these two to head over to the other hoodoo. And when I mean fucked up, I mean they won't work. They are completely dead. Forever? Forever and ever. That's why it's believed that the end of the world will happen if a bad one occurs. Completely dead. Deceased. No form of revival. That bad, huh? But if the world got closer to the sun, it's much easier for a bad one to occur. How the hell do I get this thing? Well, I'm guessing that the idea of a solar flare causing the end of the world probably inspired the idea of having to fight God being the worst idea in Undead Unluck. Undead Unluck. That's the actual pronunciation of that word. Would it be so fucked up that we couldn't rebuild the new ones? I mean, most of the machines that make the electronics in the first place are probably electric. So... copying the sun is just like the most common thing. I mean, he could just approach the Earth and fuck everything up. If he wanted to. If he felt like it. If he wanted to end a loop early. If he wanted to break the rules. Breaking the rules is probably frowned upon. Probably. How much money is stored in tech right now? Hmm. Good point. That's... yikes. Ah yeah, don't mind me. Just desensitizing. Desensitizing? You haven't heard of it. What you do when you're afraid of something? You confront your fear. Take me, for example. I'm afraid of thunderstorms. So here I am, desensitizing myself to thunder and lightning. Like, look at me. I'm not scared at all. This is nothing. Easy peasy. Not sure about that. What? Are you trying to say there's an actual threat to my safety? By being out here in the storm? That there is a deeper, more rational component to my fear than I previously thought? And that sometimes it's good to be afraid of things at least a little bit? Well... beepity boppity beepity boppity beepity boppity beepity boppity beepity boppity beepity boppity. He made a bed, and breaking that bed isn't something he would do. Unless he wanted to be a dick. Not even if it meant he could prevent his own death? Is that how much honor he keeps to the bet? Like he won't just become a sour loser. God damn motherfucking fence. I wanna see what the dead tree looking thing is. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. He's a god, he can't truly die. Then how do you defeat him in the first place? Go back to sleep because my Chuck is dead. Me, 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 me. By beating him. Oh boy, it's still raining, huh? Can I really not get help from them? Climb up here? I'm gonna check on them a second time. Okay, define beating him. If it's not killing, then... how do you beat a god? And there's the gecko by my window. Can I please ask you for a favor? Meow. I really don't think that sliming by myself is the solution here. I really don't have the grip for it. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Is the park ranger still there? Dude, it's raining. Why are you still here? Alright. If you wanna catch a cold, sure, fine by me. I mean, you're probably not gonna catch a cold. This place is warm as hell. I think that's the Nomad's camp. Yep, nothing new. That's fine. That's the skull, that's the arms, that's the tail. Still haven't found that one. Boop. Load up, and the bot. Get it killed. Easy as rain. Easy as rain? That's probably not the phrase I'm thinking of. Well, fuck. I wonder if there's fossils that you can only find while it's raining. There we go. Easy as pie. Yeah, that's definitely it. I could have sworn there's like a phrase with rain in it. Not raining cats and dogs, not that one. Like, something like rain. Or maybe I'm just absolutely misremembering it something else. Should be somewhere around this border of dirt. Stone? Dirty stone. Yeah, but that's the fence then. Maybe higher up? Hmm. Who would have thought driving in the rain is a hard thing? Driving in the rain in really dusty environments. Good lord. Very easy for me to get stuck around here, huh? Hopefully the dev finds a way to make the unstucking mechanic easier. There you are! You secretive son of a bitch. Ta-da! Now I can finally go get some sleep. And hopefully it'll stop raining. Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot. Need to take the medicine. There we are. Someday I'm gonna get that damn shell. Hello? Thanks so much for the ring, for the tickets. You've rescued me from this total nightmare of a day. Gonna wait here, work up my nerves to pop the question. See you in the I already did. She already said yes. Alright, that's weird. Definitely shouldn't happen. I'm gonna deliver this roll of toilet paper and call it for Goodlands, because I still have 2 other games to play. Fuck it, I might play this a 3rd time next week. I did have another demo that I wanted to try and check out, but I didn't because I got kinda lazy and distracted with other things. Ah, I feel like I might explode. Oh, you're back. Please tell me you find my toilet paper. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I can get back to work. I'm not exaggerating when I say you were very likely saved my life today. Beepity boop. Oh wow, it just straight up closes, huh? No confirmation or anything. Just one button and poof.